If you guys are looking for an outstanding multifunctional espresso machine, you should definitely have to check this one out. This one in particular was sent to me for evaluation purposes from Urintel, but of course this will be my own opinion on this masterpiece. An outstanding espresso machine with an ergonomic design to fit in your kitchen or in your office in order to enjoy a nice cup of espresso or eventually latte or whatever you're gonna do with it, because it's multifunctional. Even an Americano can be easily made with this one, or a cup of tea, because eventually you're going to be able to easily pour also hot water. Super easy to use because eventually the container on the back can be easily taken outside in order to fill it up with water. And of course we have the maximum right here, which eventually I reached. In the front we have a digital display. A digital display that is also used as a touchscreen in order for you to easily work with it to make an espresso, a double espresso, if you want to steam it, or eventually do an Americano. Of course, with two size filters for you to easily fulfill it with that coffee that you are using. And of course, with a filter holder that you can easily use in order to insert that filter in order to operate it. In the set, you're going to find the instruction manual to make the operation of this one super easy. But from my understanding, this one is super easy to work with, and you don't have to be a professional barista in order to prepare your favorite lattes at home. Eventually coming with a measuring spoon and a tamper at the same time for you to easily fill it up with the coffee that you are using. I love Lavazza, I use it everywhere, that's why I'm gonna use Lavazza in order to prepare a nice espresso right here. And of course, I'm gonna pour it, the coffee, inside, and then I'm just gonna tamp it in order to make a nice feeling right here. Alright, I'm gonna use force right now. Nice, and I'm ready to go. Take a look at this masterpiece inside. That eventually will fit perfectly right here. Now eventually, depending on the sizing of the espresso that you are making, you're gonna choose the cup. I always prefer a double espresso, that's why my cup is gonna be a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna push on the 2 espresso. And of course, in a couple of seconds, the amazing espresso will come out. Very satisfying to watch. Take a look at this beauty eventually. The espresso is slowly pouring into the cup to easily enjoy it after it's done. And the aroma is out of this world. Wow, definitely love it already from the first use. Alright, let's see how easy it is in order to clean. So basically whatever we have here, we may easily dump, clean and prepare for the next one, or eventually use the small filter for the next coffee or eventually espresso, depending on what you are making. Eventually, when cleaning the machine, you can easily take it apart in order for you to easily clean every part. You can easily use the dishwasher machine or eventually under running water. Now here's another cool feature about this amazing espresso machine. You're gonna be able to easily do espresso cool by having the button right here in the middle. Eventually, in order to do so, you'll need to leave the machine to cool down for about 15 minutes after making a hot one. And eventually, now let's talk about the froth ability. You're gonna be able to easily do froth to perform a cappuccino, a latte, or whatever you're gonna do with this amazing froth, or just add it to the milk. Eventually, to do so, you don't need to fill up your cup. On the side, you're gonna have the frother eventually that you're gonna pull out in order for you to easily reach it. Then afterwards, you're gonna push on the steam, and eventually we'll start slowly steaming and frothing this one. And of course, you have to add the wheel in order to increase that level of frothing that you are doing on the side. And of course you'll have to move it slowly. Do you hear the sound? We are working on the froth right now. And now that we are done, we have an amazing cup with froth in order for you to easily do your favorite espresso, cappuccino afterwards. And you can easily place it under it and use the other function eventually. Let's say it in a single espresso to add to that. This is so satisfying to watch. I cannot even express myself. Amazing. So basically the espresso that we added created a layer on the bottom in order for you to easily enjoy this amazing cappuccino. So basically no matter if you're making this one for yourself or for your loved ones or your colleagues, they are gonna be super impressed by the result. Take a look at this masterpiece eventually. And of course now you can easily add something on top if you want it, or if not, you can simply enjoy this one. Amazing. Oh my god. I'm in love. I love you. My favorite machine from now on. So I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for an outstanding multifunctional espresso machine to make everything that you want, starting from single espresso, double espresso, americano, cappuccino, latte, or eventually hot water or iced coffee, then you should definitely have to consider this masterpiece, because this baby is definitely a recommendation from me. My name is Andre and I absolutely approve this message. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.